In the cool, damp embrace of newly turned earth, a solitary figure begins her monumental task. She is a queen, freshly mated, now shorn of her delicate wings, a testament to her past nuptial flight. Deep within a hand-dug chamber, far from the sun's gaze, she will lay the first seeds of an empire. Her journey is one of immense solitude and profound determination, fueled by the stored fat from her brief aerial romance. For weeks, she nurtures her precious eggs, a silent promise of the bustling world yet to come, a testament to nature's ceaseless cycle of creation. From those fragile eggs emerge the first larvae, then pupae, and finally, the first generation of worker ants. These are the queen's daughters, small and often pale, but imbued with an instinctive drive to serve. They immediately begin to assist their mother, expanding the nest, foraging for the first tiny morsels of food, and tending to subsequent broods. With their arrival, the colony awakens, transforming from a lonely vigil into a nascent society. The queen, now freed from many daily chores, can focus solely on her primary role, laying more eggs, accelerating the growth of her burgeoning dominion. 3 weeks later, the colony has grown significantly, and its hunger demands ever more resources. Out across the landscape, an army of tiny foragers now ventures, a living network responding to the colony's needs. Each worker becomes a vital link in a complex chain, driven by an invisible communication system of pheromones. A successful scout marks a path to a food source, and soon, dozens, then hundreds, follow, forming bustling highways of communal effort. They carry fragments of leaves, seeds, or the remains of unfortunate insects, all destined for the communal larder back in the nest. Beneath the surface, the colony's architecture is a marvel of engineering. Workers ceaselessly excavate, tunneling through soil, shaping intricate networks of chambers and galleries. These spaces are not random, they are meticulously designed for specific purposes: nurseries for the young, fungus gardens, storage rooms for food, and royal chambers for the queen. The temperature and humidity are carefully regulated, a testament to their collective understanding of environmental control. This subterranean city grows organically, a living sculpture crafted by countless tiny hands, expanding in response to the colony's increasing population. As the colony matures, a new specialized caste emerges: the soldiers. Larger, with powerfully developed mandibles, these ants are the guardians of the empire. They patrol the nest entrances, defend against predators, and participate in territorial skirmishes with rival colonies. Their presence adds a layer of formidable security, ensuring the survival of the queen and the continued development of her offspring. These silent sentinels embody the colony's commitment to self-preservation, a stark reminder that even in the smallest forms of life, the struggle for existence is a constant, relentless force. One sweltering afternoon, a new challenge arrived at the edge of the colony's established foraging territory. Scouts from a neighboring red ant colony, driven by their own growing population and diminishing resources, encroached upon a rich patch of aphids, a prize both colonies desperately coveted. The initial encounters were tentative, a series of antennal taps and displays of aggression, but soon escalated. The border, once a permeable line, became a fierce battleground, each side sending more workers, then soldiers, into the fray. The air hummed with an unspoken declaration of war, a clash for vital sustenance. The conflict quickly intensified. Waves of red and black ants surged, a chaotic melee of grappling bodies and snapping jaws. Individual ants, once part of a seamless collective, fought with primal ferocity. Casualties mounted on both sides, their tiny forms littering the battlefield. Yet, the drive to secure the aphid resource, to ensure the colony's survival, outweighed the risk to any single life. The queen, deep within her chambers, continued to lay eggs, oblivious to the carnage, but her colony's future hinged on the bravery and sacrifice of her daughters on the sun-baked soil above. Days turned into a grueling week. Eventually, one side yielded, pushed back by sheer numbers and strategic maneuvering. In this instance, our black ant colony, though depleted, had managed to retain its claim to the vital aphid patch. The victorious survivors, though scarred, returned to the nest, the pheromone trails of victory mixing with the somber scent of loss. Immediately, the work of rebuilding began, mending damaged tunnels, expanding new foraging routes, and most importantly, nurturing the next generation. The colony, a living superorganism, had bent but not broken, demonstrating an astonishing capacity for resilience. From the lowly queen's first egg to the bustling, complex society it built, the life of an ant colony is a testament to the power of cooperation and adaptation. These tiny creatures, often overlooked, are constantly shaping our world. They aerate soil, disperse seeds, and act as vital decomposers, influencing ecosystems on a scale far beyond their size. Their story is an endless cycle of birth, growth, struggle, and rebirth, played out in miniature, yet mirroring the grand narratives of life itself. The next time you see a single ant, remember the unseen empire it represents, thriving beneath your feet.